are focusing on restoring our strength and function in our core for cyclists. So maybe fatigue is building on your long rides, you're feeling it in your low back, you're having back strain, maybe even in the middle back. And all of that can cause power leakages. If you have never had a proper bike fit, I would start with that because that is extremely important. And in the meantime, you can do today's routine with me to get you started. We are going to do dead bugs, bird dogs, side planks, and then finish with a stretch. No equipment is necessary for today. It's all body weight exercises. So let's get started with the dead bugs. And because the exercises are fairly light, we're not using heavy weights, we don't really need to do a warm-up, but we'll start with a few cycles of cat-cow just to get the spine moving. So standing cat-cow, hands on your legs like so, and we're just going to arch the back and then round. 6 cycles, that's 1, nice and slow, 2, push the range, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Roll yourself up, take a nice big deep breath, and then let's get down on the floor to start with our dead bugs. So we're looking to increase core strength today. So we start with this exercise. We bring our legs up like so, straighten them to the best of your ability, and then your hands. We're going to slowly lower opposite arm and opposite leg, starting now, and then bring it back together. Other side. When you're extending, I want you to really focus on keeping your core tight so your low back does not lift off the ground. If your low back is lifting off the ground as you do this, we're switching each time, by the way, then you want to shorten the range of motion in your arms and legs to the point where it does not lift off the ground. Start with that area. Do this exercise every day until you can get to the point where you can do a full extension of your legs and arms without lifting your back off the floor. That means you've built strength because your back lifting off the floor most likely is due to a lack of core strength. You're not able to hold your position. You're not able to hold your spine in neutral position. And so that's going to play over when you're riding your bike. This is getting harder, isn't it? Keep going. Intentional. Last one. Take a break. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock back and forth. We're going to do it again. I love this exercise because it is almost like an instant test to your core strength. If you're not able to extend your arms and legs, your limbs long, full range, that is definitely a good indication that you have some weak links in your core. Legs back up, arms back up. Here we go. Nice and slow, intentional. No lifting that low back off the floor. Remember, you must stop before that happens and work in that range first. Build it up over time. It comes with dedication to training every day. You can do this in the morning, in your pajamas. You don't need a warm up. It's one of those functional exercises that you can do anywhere, anytime. Frequency is super important when it comes to restoring function and strength in weak areas of the body. Because you can't apply heavy loads. You have to work frequently And for longer durations, time under tension at low loads. Okay, we're going to do one more on each side. Good job. Yay! Okay. Now that you got that done, we're going to flip over and we're going to do some bird dog. You want to keep your head to your tailbone in neutral position. So your spine should be in neutral position. So you need to brace that. Corkscrew your hands into the ground. Make sure you're in a tabletop position. And then when you lift this arm, make a fist, you extend it out like that. But when you bring the back leg off the ground, you want to keep your hips square and then just extend the leg long enough like that. And your toe is just like pretty close to the ground. First, let's get set. Corkscrew, fist, stable hips, and extend. So we're going to go 1, bring it back together, and extend. 2, together, nice and slow, focusing. 3, stable. 4, 5, one more. 6, switch sides. So first corkscrew, set neutral spine, brace, fist, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, take a little break. Do a couple cat-cows. Second round, here we go. Corkscrew, brace, fist, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now the other side. Here we go. Corkscrew, brace, fist, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great stuff. Now that we have those two done, we're going to go to side planks. So this gives us our lateral stability. Now, when you're doing your side planks, you can go from your knees if you're really weak in that area. So you can go like this, or go out like this, put the one foot in front of the other, make sure your elbow is underneath, and you can lift up like that. You want to be like a straight line from your feet the whole way, so your hips aren't up and they're not sagging. And if you find that your shoulder doesn't like that, you can lay down on the ground like this, zip your legs together, keep your hand here for balance, and lift up like that. And you'll feel it in the obliques. Whoa, you want to keep yourself steady. So you have some options there. We're going to pick a position and we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So we get a total of 30 seconds for each side. You want to build up eventually to hold for 30 seconds, but that's it. You don't need to do any more than that. Okay, get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we'll just focus on one side first. So just take a little break. If you want to alternate back and forth, you can. Okay, get ready. We'll do another 10 seconds. Here we go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. The last one's going to be harder. It is for me because I have an AC joint separation from a mountain bike accident this summer. But I'm restoring my strength and function. Working with my physiotherapist and chiropractor. It's coming along. Okay, get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Switch to the other side. I'm going to find it easier on this side due to my stronger shoulder. Assume the position, pick which one you want. Get ready, set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, big difference. Big difference. So much stronger on this side. Get ready, get set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. One more set. Get ready. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. We're going to finish with a little stretch. We are going to do the twist, the spinal twist. So you can bring your knees up like this. I like to do this gentle one. And then I bring them to the side like so. Nice and gentle. And then bring my arm out to the other side and look in that direction. Take a big, deep breath and try to relax. You can hook your hand onto your knee if you find you're slipping. Back to center, switch to the other side. I like to do 3 really big deep breaths. That brings me around at least 20 seconds. You want to hold your stretches for at least 20 seconds minimum. Relax in your stretching. Try not to hold tension. It's so easy to do that. Alrighty, great stuff. Back to center. Sit up. Yay! Now, in case you don't know, I do have a Core Foundation series on my YouTube channel. It's 4 parts. It starts with your McGill Big 3, and then it moves into more advanced with each workout. And we end up doing all 7 anatomical core training positions. So you want to check that out. I'll put the link in the description below. I also have a mobility series on my channel that helps you do your own assessment at home for ankles, hips, T-spine, and shoulders. And that is pretty thorough. I will also drop that in the description below this video. So between both of those series and this one here, you have a whole bunch of routines to help you in the off season to restore mobility, strength, and function to help you perform better on the bike. I Hope you enjoyed this today. Please drop a comment below this video and let me know what your favorite part was, and if you have any other requests. If you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing to my channel, tell your friends, and I hope you come back again. That's all for now. See you later and have a great day.